So now what we want to do is we want to make sure the guard is distracted in a fight with the painter. So we want to get the guard to go up and talk to the painter and say, hey.
This looked like a good place to watch things develop.
And once they are properly involved in an imbroglio, which I'm pretty sure means fight or debate or conversation.
Hey, you.
It's a great word.
It's the fun.
Yeah,
It's
too
the
easy.
fun.
How should I know? What am I? Your social secretary?
It's not a chick, is it?
Yes, it's a woman. Are you going to answer it?
Does she have a warm, sensual voice like melted chocolate?
Yes, she has a really sexy voice. Now get a move on.
I'm not talking to her.
I can see that. You're wasting time talking to me.
No, you don't understand. I refuse to talk to her.
You refuse. You refuse. I'm wasting valuable time.
Don't make me laugh. Your time valuable? You just stand around all day.
I
Sheesh.
have a highly responsible job.
Well,
Me, you elephantine oaf. My job is important.
well, clearly here are two people who feel very differently about their jobs.
Meaning what?
Instead of which they hired a dismal rent-a-cop.
Ooh, it's getting
All
personal.
epaulette and no brains.
It's getting personal.
This looked
That is
set
a
to carry
good
on for some
thing
time.
because
It was too good an opportunity to miss.
we want them to be properly embroiled. There we go. Embroiled in a debate. Getting all personal. And we are gonna Indiana Jones our way to... Oh, I see the three faces already. Look at that guy.
I couldn't see anything useful to do with the planks.
It's a face only a mother could love. I don't think it's too bad. I mean, he's got a nice beard. Girls love beards. You know, he might have 5 eyes or 4 eyes and 3 noses and 3 mouths, but you know,
There was no doubt about it. It was the same sort of idol I'd seen in
that's not
Syria.
his fault.
Vomit.
Shouldn't call him
The
ugly
Templars
just
had
because he has
certainly
3
been through
faces. All right.
Now there's a familiar face.
That's a familiar face. Yes, it's the face of that time we went to Syria and had our run-in with the assassin and had our run-in with being trapped in a cave and almost starving. So what else do we want to do in here? We certainly got
Couldn't
here.
see anything useful.
Wait a second. I see something funny on the floor. Looks sort of like... It looks almost like a fan. You know, like in Japan, like how you'd fan yourself. But it's got some kind of
Close
weird
up.
design
The
on
pattern
it.
didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around an axis point. A kind of focus to
Japan
one side.
or China, maybe. I don't know. I really want this trowel over here. I don't know, just constantly trowels seem to be important in adventure games, but alas, not in this case. Can we look at it from up here? Can we look at it from like another angle, maybe?
I couldn't see. No,
Gotta-
thanks.
Got a skull. This isn't procession to Calvary. We don't need a skull. Can we look at it through some kind of... Use the chalice. No. Okay, hold on. Wait, what is the hint say? There's a mosaic on the floor, but I can't make sense of it. Oh, does it reflect in the polished thing? It reflects in the polished thing, yeah. Look at that, that's crazy. I don't even understand how that works.
Chalice. Image of a church.
So now you need to take a picture of it so you can reference it on Google
I found out what
Images.
the chalice was
But they didn't
for.
have Google
Yes, sir,
Images
because
back in
it-
1992.
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
What did it show?
A picture of a church with a square tower.
Great.
I guess I'd better return the chalice to the Countess.
The chalice of the
Hurry back,
Countess.
Jos.
The Countess of the Chalice to the palace. We can do that, I guess. I don't know. I don't really want to. A few hours later. Do we have to... This is the same exact cutscene. Why do we have to see this? And that wasn't me skipping it. Like I said, the Steam port of this game is the director's cut, which has some issues, it seems, with, like, cutscenes ending abruptly. Also, the cutscenes have kind of, like, their audio is not as crisp as the rest of the game, which, you know, game's been remastered. It is like a 20-year-old game, at least.
Senor Stobart,
Is this game already 30? It
Please.
might be already 30
Sit
years
down.
old.
Hi,
This is a
Countess.
30-year-old
The
game.
pleasure's all mine.
30-year-old
I brought
game.
back your chalice.
It doesn't feel like it. It's a great game.
Why? You've had it clean.
And the voice acting holds up because the voice acting is just stellar, you know. A lot of games
Yeah,
from this time
I
period
met an obliging priest with a
don't hold
soft
up.
claw.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the knight secreting great wealth
Secreting?
away.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
Ah, to be young and live in a world of moral absolutes.
So that reflected this church.
I discovered something amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcelos.
You are sure? There can be no mistake?
The coat of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as possible.
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy to show you the city. There's something else that I discovered carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
What are the references, Senor Stobart?
Psalms
goodness
32:7,
George has them memorized.
Corinthians.
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible, chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest.
Oh, George.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Do I really have to go back to Paris to talk to the priest and then come back and ask her? Come back and talk to her again? I don't really want to have a look around. But, you know. I guess I'll do a quick jump cut back to the priest if y'all don't mind. Of course you don't mind because you're sitting there glued to the computer fascinated by this video and you have no choice to... And that if I keep talking, I'm ruining the possibility of a jump cut. So here we go. Jump cut.
It was the drive. I didn't want.
Never mind. We're not doing a jump cut. I want to talk to... You sound that... This guy is basically Wario. Is he Wario or is he Waluigi? I want to say he's Wario. Twitter stinks. I'm
Hi there,
leaving.
Lopez. How's tricks?
Senor Stobart, I feel I owe you an apology.
No, you don't.
I was impolite on our first meeting.
He's definitely Waluigi.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life. It's a marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The tradesmen are saying that she is on Prozac.
Prozac.
So the Countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the de Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
I love to
Catch
see
you
that.
later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobart.
I love to see that she has a new lease on life. And we've brought some semblance of joy and happiness back to her life with our sleuthing.
It was
Sleuthing.
the driveway.
Okay.
Mausoleum, summer house. Easy mistake to make.
He's still embarrassed about it. I don't blame him. I'd be embarrassed if I... Do we have anything to do with the chess piece? Or this isn't where the... Yes, it was.
Now that it was too.
Okay. Do we want to, like, do anything
Now
with
what?
this
Feeling
candle?
like an.
Because there's, like, this
I couldn't-
window, this
I mean,
candle.
It looked real.
I feel like there's something with the candle, but
George Stobart, grave robber.
Okay, geez, calm down. I didn't say to do anything.
It was too...
Oh, okay. There's something to do with putting the handkerchief on the thing, lighting it on fire, and then lighting the candle with it. And now the handkerchief looks all
The
different.
tissue was pretty charred, but the grease paint had done most of the burning.
Oh, well, we need to close that window. First thing, make sure the wind doesn't blow out the thingy. Now, we are going to light the candle. Now, does something dramatic happen when we do this? I don't know. I feel like something dramatic is about to happen with this stupid candle. Oh, I feel like the candle hides a secret. It hides a secret. Yes. We burn it down all the way, just waiting to see that candle. Ooh, that is a good secret. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. What do we find? What do we find?
The candle had burnt brilliantly, but only for a couple
Because
of
it was
minutes.
hollow.
Some kind of special formulation, I guess. And had yielded
It's like
up this.
yeah.
A complex shape expertly cut in
It's
stone.
a thing.
I figured it was some kind of key.
Alright, did we talk to the Countess about this or not? He brought light to it, literally, because it was in a
smooth,
candle.
intricately carved piece of stone that had been concealed inside the great candle.
So that's pretty neat. That's definitely some high quality Indiana Jones sleuthing right there. A little bit of sleuthing with Stobart. God, you know the coffee's kicking in when I say really stupid things. And I feel like I need a glass of water like right now or I'm gonna have a panic attack. Like, I'm still not completely used to like what coffee does to me, and like it's dangerous to have it later in the day, and it's, you know, it's addictive.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please.
Found
What do you
this.
make of this?
It
It's
looks like some
Kind of
sort
like,
of key.
I feel like
Where did
cold
you get it
brews
from?
can
It
be
was
easier
buried
on your
inside
nervous
the great
system,
candle
you
in the
know.
mausoleum.
Inside it. What have you done to it?
I lit it.
But it is irreplaceable.
Listen, the candle was to be lit in case of Moorish attack, right? Well, it burnt down in no time and revealed this key thing. Maybe that was the real purpose of lighting the candle.
What are you suggesting?
That lighting the candle was the equivalent of break glass in case of emergency.
A sentiment must not stand in the way of solving this mystery.
She was that attached to that candle?
You did the right thing.
Aw, I love this Countess. She's a sweetheart. What? Why do we have a
Here's the
Bible in
Bible
there?
from the...
Oh, okay.
Very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Psalms 32:7.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance.
So we got hiding
My
place.
Hiding place.
Don't
That's
get
the
your hopes up
important
too
part.
high. This might just be leading us to where we found the chalice.
You are right, of course. The next.
Okay, John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The well is deep. The next. Quickly.
Okay.
There is a well on this property.
5.
Here it is.
Have we seen it?
Will
I
bring
feel like we
to
walked
light
past
the
it.
hidden things. Any more?
Just one. Psalms again. 22:21.
Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorn. Alas, it is confusing. Lions, unicorns, what's it
Well,
mean?
the lion and the
I can't
unicorn
guess.
is a
Salient
symbol
points
of,
seem
like,
to be a hiding
Great
place, the
Britain.
deep well.
the lion is
No
England and the
sensitor
unicorn is
mausoleum or well,
Scotland.
Senor Stobart.
But
Is there a well in the
I
ground?
think that's just a coincidence.
I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything pertaining to the estate.
I think it was because the lion is like, you know, England with its sort of like power and monarchy, and the unicorn was Scotland because it was sort of untamable.
I'll have a look around if
Rugged.
that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
And unicorns are untamable, right? Unicorns can only be tamed by a woman. Hey Lopez. Hey Waluigi. That's the only thing I'm gonna call you from now on. I guess he could be Wario. Either way,
Hi,
works with
Lopez.
me.
Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
You must know just about everything that there is to know about this place.
See, I have lived my whole life here in the service of the...
Certainly has the nose of
Do you know of a
Waluigi.
well anywhere
Well, he's
around
skinny,
here?
so it makes him
Well,
Waluigi.
Si, senor. This
I'm
used
sorry,
to
I'll
be
be
a
serious
fortified
now.
villa.
Serious face.
How can you last a siege without water?
Great. So where is it?
How should I know? The well was covered over in the last century. It was dangerous, you see.
And you have no idea where it was?
None. It was hidden even before my
None.
grandfather's time.
Well, you must have a
Oh,
vague
geez, this
idea
episode is
where the
getting
well
long.
is.
It must have been in the old house's courtyard, so that would put it around here.
Here? Okay. Now, how do we find it?
There might be a way. Let me think about it.
Any ideas yet?
We are looking for a source of water, see?
Yes.
For generations, the Spanish
This is one of the weirder puzzles in the game, for sure.
Even if it is meters beneath the ground.
Ah, you're not talking about water dousing, are you?
Eh?
You know, you get a stick and walk around until the stick twitches and dig there.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, I think most of the planet has.
Really? Not
let's get
me.
a stick.
Uno momento. It must be a special stick.
I have no idea where a good place to end this
Right.
episode would
Do
be.
you
I mean, should
have
I keep
any
going
hazel
until
trees?
40 minutes?
See? Here.
I guess I can keep going until
That
40
is
minutes.
hazel.
Hazel, like that YouTuber who does stuff about, oh, no. Do we have the stick already? What happened to the stick? Do we have it?
Hi, Lopez.
And
Catch you later, Lopez.
What happened to the... Wait a second.
I went over to find a suitable
Okay,
stick.
now we're getting
I
the stick.
don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole
On the
damn
whole
thing.
damn thing. Okay. Don't you have, like,
Hi, Lopez.
shears?
and
Catch you later, Lopez.
adios, Senor Toba.
Don't you have, like, maybe a pair of shears that I can... Ugh. Looking for a Y-shaped stick. That's very specific.